Did that work? I think it did. Ooh, exciting. Okay. Don't imagine I'll be reading chats for either of those, but yeah. So let me get this open. No, we don't want to hear yours. I just want to see myself. Vanity, thy name is me. Okay. Oh, interesting. By default, it's showing me the auto mod queue. I don't need that. There we go. All right. So yeah, I don't like Restream, but I was looking for a way to basically stream in both services. Now I figured it out. Okay, so we are... I killed everybody in my last run. It definitely wasn't my intent, but you know what they say. Sometimes people die. What we're going to do is we're going to try and not do that this time. And one of the things we have to keep in mind here is the heat. So in the... This is the... what do you call it? Brain frying. The dinosaur version of the game. The prehistoric map. And because of that, there's a meteor that's coming that's going to kill everybody. And we're going to try and not die to it. So, we're going to see how well that goes. Do some stargazer pots. Actually, we're going to put those over here real quick. So we don't want to be so close to this that the light hits the beds, otherwise they're not going to be able to see well. And then, put this over here. And we're actually going to try and get down into here. And the reason for that is I want to figure out where the asteroid's going to hit, because we're going to move. This is a temporary location. Let's see here. Snag all that. So one outhouse is probably not enough, so we'll sneak another couple in here. That should be good, though. And then, now that I've got this open, let's see if my, project is actually open. Suppose we can speed it up a bit. Everyone here has iron guts, so I'm not actually worried about food poisoning, which is nice. Unlock the portal. Interesting, so did that not give me... Oh, it did, okay. So now we've got our asteroid. Okay, so this whole area is super mega lethal. So if we don't dig up into there at all, I think we're okay. The only consideration I have right now is that... Oh, interesting. So it would miss this? That doesn't make much sense. My only consideration is that the heat would be quite extreme. So I think we actually want to kind of go as far down as we can muster. Even if it's quite hot down there. Is there anywhere around us that's not hot? Seems like no. There's even slime down here. That's no good. Man, this game's brutal. Well, that's fine. I mean, not really, but we should be okay, because we're gonna ignore that 195 cycles. Oh, we'll keep that open. So we know everything up here is extremely lethal. So we need to keep that in mind. If we open up any spots up there, the lava will get down. And realistically, it probably will eat through the algae, might eat through the shale, the nickel. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely go down further. And maybe figure out along the way how to not die. One of life's great mysteries. The answer to which is not readily apparent to me, because I don't see any cold zones at all. Which, if I'm being honest, is very bad. Okay, so for research, we need... a few things, obviously. First and foremost is I want us to get to this, and then this, then this, then this. Actually, need that. Yes, okay. So we want this door because we want to be able to block off the oxygen so that we can keep it contained. And then we're going to get canister, that, and that's going to make bad water, so we want that. And then we want to be able to store all of our supplies in one area. So we're going to need to do those in that order. And then this. And then probably want hazard protection because things are going to get iffy. And then we need to do that, temperature control, bathrooms, and is that good? Is that all I need? That'll make people happier. At this point, probably go for that. Definitely that. Those three. And as much as I don't like it, maybe that. And then finally, now that we'll have that, we'll do this. And then we want to work up towards this, even though we're going to have to wait until after the asteroid hits. Look at our schedule. 3 downtime. that's going to clear those. Do that. Snag all these bad boys. Go across like this. Snag all these bad boys. And then we'll hope along the way we find a cold area of some kind. I'm not optimistic though. That'll give us plenty of algae. Ooh, hydrogen gas. That could be quite good for us. We also need to create a microbe dealie once we get some more ore. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like the ice map, at least you're dealing with. Ooh, you're dealing with that. Yeah, we can go all over there. Okay. You're dealing with well, ice, obviously, and the nice thing there is it's easy to make things hot. It's a bit hard to make things get cooler, as we will find out with time. Alright, so that got us... Yes, okay. And I did make sure that the next thing is the canisters, right? Yes, okay. Because we do have the mod for auto emptying canisters, and I'm going to be making use of that for sure. Let's see, we're looking at 1,000 watts. Potential load is currently 60. So we're going to slap one of these bad boys right here. And that will add another 120. Okay. This will add... some other amount. Do we want to put that there? Because I think they can see through the doors. Yeah. Clean that off. Clean that off. What are we looking at here temperature-wise? Oh, 64, huh? That is definitely doable. Even if there's bleach stone over there. That might be where we want to go, is into this room. Which looks like we could get into from here? So I guess we'll just let them do their thing. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. Now that I know what to expect. You folks should probably prioritize building that. I have a feeling it's gonna burn through like all of this nickel and algae and just fill up these areas with magma. That should be okay if we can get over here and build an insulator. Sure, we'll take the seed. Thinking probably build it hereabouts, have it pump up into here, and then we can put an oxygen dispenser here. That seems reasonable. Don't need to do any of that. And then let's look at our schedules. Boop, boop. Wait until we're about midday, then I'll switch them all over. Potential load 180. It off there, or great question. Because we definitely want to limit where the oxygen is going. probably here is fine, right? And then we just put that there. And then once I can... Oh, yeah, we can just make it short. Like that. And then... Oh, refined metals. Okay. So we need to keep track of peat, dirt, because that's going to be our food, algae, and replace the floors. Now to give us a more larger supply of algae too. Don't need to worry about that. None of this matters for now. I could see, to a degree, putting in oxygen masks so that... Yeah, let's move this over here. And then we can do... I would want this actually somewhere like in the air. Yeah, like right here. What do we do to unload? Okay, so we can actually put a second one here. And that'll be the extent of this power line. Basically. Got them stuck on an infinite treadmill. That's slightly more important, maximally important. And then yeah, we can just, at this point, oh, yeah. I'm a dingus. That's not quite gonna work. That's fine though. Are we researching something that needs purple? Oh, we all are. Did we already get that? Boo. Okay, well, that's fine. Peat burners. More to the point. Need those. Okay. Temporarily. Probably just close it off like that. Yeah, that will work. Anyone? Ah, yes. Proof carrying, probably. Proof tinkering. Maybe. Or do I want to do advanced research? We'll do advanced research. Keep doubting myself. It's okay, that's all part of the process. Here we go. This will make sure that we get all of the oxygen. Well, more importantly, the carbon dioxide. Now we need refined metals. Well, I do have that listed, it's just quite a ways down. probably can. Just put this here. And that back up there. Snag all that. There we go. Just let that cycle, and so that'll keep moving air back up to the top for now. And CO2 as well, but that's fine. That'll just fall right back down. This is enough of a cue to let them just kind of do their thing. What did we learn? Canister, liquid valve, water cooler. Water cooler, do I want one? You know, sure. Crafting station can be set up with its own power system. Do not need a wood heater at all. What is she? Why is Anish sleeping on the floor? Bizarre. Oh, I see why. definitely need a fourth person. And then I should be able to make some level of progress. True. We should move this down closer. Do I even have the ability to move closer? I don't think I can build those yet. Well, never mind. Okay, now that we have two of these... that should help, because then they'll make enough food that they can stop needing to do it non-stop. Is this working? I want these to be slightly more popular, so when they need to be cleaned out that they will be. Okay, so now it looks like it connected. So then if I come over here and I send a test message, do I get it? Maybe not. What about if I send it over here? Oh, I got both actually. Awesome. Cool. Now let's see about the spawning. Mallow seed? Yeah, I think so. Because neither of these two have what I want. I definitely don't want to deal with robots for now, because they'll end up putting friggin' oil and stuff. metal ore. Okay. Close that. Okay, friends, let's look at your skill sets. Hard digging is good. About priorities. $39. That's actually quite cold. That's already unlocked on both? Okay. And we do have slime. 0 surface germs. Ah, because of the chlorine. Okay. Research. Okay, so we finished advanced research. Put that down here. So I think I want to run a line to here. Let's open, open. Snip that. Collect all that. Open, open. 9 and 9. So yeah, that'll give me a pretty good spot to work. Ooh, Prince Scepter, interesting. That'll give me a pretty good spot to work in. And let's see, is there carbon dioxide? That's fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. you're right. We don't need that. Because instead of doing that, we can just put a friggin' algae thing over here. Okay. And put that right next to it. And that should be enough to get that going. It's like missing research station. Yeah, I know. If you build it, it wouldn't be. That's all over there. Okay. Thinking on it, there isn't much reason to not come over here, come up, and then just dig the ever-living shit out of all this stuff up here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So we'll come up here. We'll just basically wholesale dig across, collect as much as we can, and prepare for the end times. Oh yeah, buddy, get that oxygen going. Okay. No iron goods, but we got a snazzy suit. All right. pretty good. That'll get that nice and breathable. Now I feel like we could get rid of this door. Actually move this to our lowest point, give or take. Be right here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of algae. Yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Nice thermal mass that we could run tubing through if we need to for staying cool, but it's actually not too bad over there. I wonder why they come over here to eat. How weird. That's such a run. Just randomly going to sleep, huh? Oh, never mind. That is when your sleep time was. Okay, you're forgiven. Or no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay. nickel do I have? Not a lot. Okay. Polluted dirt. No way to dispense of it yet. Liquid hot magma. Another super hot saltwater geyser. Don't think we'll make that same mistake this time. If nature wanted us to go near that geyser, it probably wouldn't make it 100 and some odd degrees. That said, always gets me how few of these things I see while looking around. Sun's trying to cook me. Let's finish these construction projects. It should be, yes, mostly carbon dioxide. Not super thick, though. -97 degrees. 99. Basically, we'll dig up as high as we can and strip the place bare. And just keep an eye out for keep an eye out for, I don't even know. Honestly, my brain shut off. Stuff we need, that's what we'll keep an eye out for. we don't mind strip mining, because it's all gonna get wrecked anyways. There we go. Sure, that looks good. Not gonna run out of materials anytime soon. Where are you going? Mm-hmm. You didn't want to just eat something that was already in the... Oh, I see. Did you find another fruit? You did. Brilliant. Do that. Oh! We need to patch that hole up. Hold up. Yeah. What do we got over here? More cold that'll likely get murderized. We do not want to break into this because I don't really care to have slime lung throughout the base. And yeah, once we get it all harvested, we will move it all. So we got plenty of time, 183 days. Improve carrying again, improve construction. I think we want improved carrying too, and then we need to get down to applied research. Plumbing is done. Good. need to make sure when we dig it all out, we put some insulating walls here. Do we have that in our research queue? No, now we do. It's not often I get to just kind of YOLO dig through stuff and not worry about it. They've uncovered a fascinating machine. Its construction suggests it was designed as an energy field disruptor and retrofitted with printing capabilities. It is locked behind a 13-digit passcode. One failed attempt could permanently disable the entire building. Can only hope that the code is also buried somewhere on this world. Those later. That's leaking a bit. Do I care? We'll keep an eye on it. The access code is located somewhere on this world, but the thing is it somewhere that's gonna get murderized by the asteroid? That's the question. My duplicants have discovered a laboratory full of dusty machinery, the vestiges of another colony perhaps. A colony experiments. It is unclear whether this apparatus is intended for biological experimentation or advanced mechatronics or both. Any no iron guts. Nutrient bars, though. You wouldn't think a treadmill would put out a bunch of heat, but apparently it does. Let's put everybody on digging for a little bit here. Why? Why do you go eat over there? So weird. Not super impressed with the oxygen flow right now. Interesting. Okay, well, if you're gonna be little goblins about it. There, maybe now they'll actually go prioritize it. They're doing fine on food. Cut back on their relaxation time. Okay, well, while we're thinking about it, let's see about running some tubage. Zero surface germs, okay. And then we'll go up, across, down, and back. To what, though? I guess down to here? No, that doesn't make sense. We want a water cooler area. Didn't quite do that well, but that's fine. And then we need that to be pumped from somewhere. How rude of this water to fill up my area. Not my smartest work. That's fine. Too much liquid. That's didn't want to. Don't know if I want to pop into this area. I feel like that chlorine gas is going to be a problem. Maybe. Snag all that. And then all of that. I think that should be sufficient. Teleporters. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't get destroyed by the asteroid. I guess we'll see. That's another thing, the steam will also be extremely dangerous when we get to that point. Starvation, why aren't you eating, dork? Sure, okay. Wherever you want to eat's fine with me. Alright. Kind of funny, just like prepping this whole thing before destruction. We will want to make sure that we get insulating tiles, though, before D-Day. We just kind of hope that that's enough abyssalite to protect us. So we probably should get the oxygen going again. We'll make those 9s. And then do the digging here at 8 instead. Construction can be an 8 as well. And that should keep us from dying at least. Soggy feet. There we go. That should help their feet. Whoop. Help their feet dry. Nothing profoundly necessary. And yeah, the chlorine should be fine. I think. I mean, we can always... leach stone. Got a little bit cooler, I guess, since we have less stuff running. Still hot as hell. Did we get anyone? Nope. we could just cancel it like that. Just go that way. Yeah, okay. Seems good enough. You just gotta kind of let things idle for a little bit, and it seems to help a smidge. We've got so much resources. Oh my goodness. Once this is all done digging, we're gonna be loaded. What I will want to finish though, research-wise, is this, which is a bit away. Ooh, breathability. There's no good. Although I guess it's because of the other areas, not necessarily. I just love how sad they look while mopping. It's like, it's not that bad, guys. I guess they're doing it with a sponge, which wouldn't be ideal, but... get this water cooling loop going, which admittedly might be pointless because it's a good chance it's all going to get destroyed by the asteroid. But what can you do? Besides maybe put down like 3 layers of granite here or something. Whoop. Game didn't like that. So can make him construct faster, which seems like a good plan. Let's do nothing with him for now. Be nice once this is done, because then they can go through and do the research and finish that up. Very productive. It's not often you get to watch them working in a group like that. Dripper. Iron gut? Nope. But we get a lumlet. storage bin has shale in it, right? Doesn't. Okay. Sorry, Rex, you might not survive this. Honestly, maybe me neither if I don't, if I don't start pumping out some of this gas. There we go. I suppose I will want to walk soon. One of my keys might be stuck. There we go. Yucky lungs, what? Food poisoning. And yeah, there's the slime lung, that's scary. Alright, now we got a water sieve, so that's something. See if we finish these researches. Finish finish the researches and the water cooling, and then I guess when we get close to D-Day, I might just tear everything down, maybe. Hard to say. We could try running... We could try running like a full enclosure, kind of from over here and then down. Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Can they, like, make dirty air or some such? There was some reason why you'd want to keep them around? I don't remember. Yeah, so that's all gonna be good. So we're gonna wanna do granite or something like it. Let's actually cancel the rest of this. A few people with more skills, but they're not happy enough to be doing too much. No iron gut again. How sad. Uh-oh. Artemis has found me. I know, I know. Oh, the meteor's actually gonna strike right there. I know! That's what I'm saying, kiddo. Yeah. Yeah. You're telling me. Come here. Come on. Come on over. No? Okay. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. Gosh, you're so cute. Did you just turn my laptop back on? Okay, thanks. Anything to keep her butt warm, I guess. Still doing okay on food in this, so that's good. Get back to researching. So it's got a slam here. 5 degrees. That is quite toasty. Yeah. Come on in. Yes. Yeah. I'm glad you think so. Yes, Artemis? Yeah. Alright then. Shut up my keyboard? No, no, it's still on. How'd you do that? So curious if we're gonna end up surviving. Alright, well I think that's a good, especially since my keyboard keeps dying, it's a good spot to call it for today. And we'll see if tomorrow, or whenever, get through some more. Oh, you like that news? That's good.